my message was just to bat. There's been a bit of a reshuffle in the order today, and that was, you know, more looking towards the future. If anything happens, then it's better to get a game out now than in a World Cup final, for instance. And I think Shell just wanted to test a bit more of our resilience and see how adaptable we are as well. So I was just really happy for the opportunity to bat today. And yeah, with the start that we got, or how we went out in the middle, it was, you think in the moment, just you've got a target on the board, you know, you might be thinking about 170 to get, or 160 on that wicket or something like that. So we just had general chats about the conditions and about the players and how we were going to score. Just as I spoke about, it's mainly to give girls, I guess, an opportunity to bat in these conditions. I think Moons and Midge are definitely our openers, and statistically they're the best in our country and have been very successful for a long period of time and will continue to be. But today was just, if anything did happen in a competition moving forward, if one of them got injured or something, then Shell or the coaching staff might have to think about a reshuffle in the order, or how we're gonna line up. And today I got the nod to open with Phoebe Litchfield, and I was just really thankful for an opportunity to bat, because I did think this tour, no disrespect to Bangladesh, but with how well our Australian team and how well we play in T20 cricket, I did think I'd just get a lot of pad rash coming over here. But yeah, I was just really thankful and grateful for an opportunity to bat, and I was pretty lucky today. Got dropped early, so I'll take it. Critical for looking forward towards a World Cup in Bangladesh here, that we do play in conditions that we might face. Admittedly, I think we might be playing our round games in Sylhet, not here, but you know, to play any games in the country and just in the environment, you take what you can get and you try and make the most of the opportunities that you've got here, which are limited. There's only 6 games here, but most of our squad have had a lot of time in the middle, and we've batted in the nets here, so we feel well prepared, and I think we're adapting well to the conditions. And Bangladesh we've got one more game to be challenged again by the Bangladesh team, so it's fantastic to get the opportunity to play here and to travel here. I don't take any international game lightly. Any chance that you get to play cricket for your country is going to be a challenge, and there's going to be, we might play, or it might look like it's an easier game or an easier win, but the skill set that you have to play at to really win games over here and to be really clinical is completely different. Or what I'll say is, we bowl slightly different in these conditions than we do back home, so that's the bigger adjustment. Your spinners, you generally get a bit more turn and it's a bit slower, and sometimes depending on the wicket you might not get as much bounce. So no game's easy. It's just simply, I've been pretty happy with how our team have played in the conditions that we've got. They were fantastic for her. Obviously, she's that slow left arm. I think she gets really good late shape back into a right-hand batter. And I'm assuming she's quite young, so she's got a lot of room to improve or to develop her game. But with a new ball, I actually found her a bit more challenging to face, because she gets just quite late shape back in, and she's quite accurate and on a length. So I'm pretty happy with how I played her, and good on her for getting a hat-trick and for bowling quite well today. Yeah, you're always looking and reviewing your game, and I don't think we've played the perfect game yet, or I don't think we've drawn in all 3 facets and played our best. But yeah, I'd say that we'll look to review over the next day and talk about how we can get better. But I think definitely, obviously, that middle order to late order with the bat, we probably didn't capitalise as well as what we have in the past, or what we could. And then with the ball, we could be a bit more clinical. But you know, you're trying hard. So we'll see how we go over the next. Has it?
You don't feel any different?
Felt like it. Felt pretty hot out there today. You train, like we've been here now for a little while, so I guess we're trying to play as well as we can in the weather and the conditions, and I guess it's obviously a little bit different to back home. Our heat in Australia is a little bit drier. It's probably the humidity that takes it a little bit more out of you over here, but very similar to India and here and Sri Lanka, I've found, and they're countries that we've toured in the past, and it's not anything new. It's just simply how you prepare for your games might be a little bit different than in cooler weather. Yeah, we're always ready to lift trophies. I think you play the game to win, and you play the game to execute your skills. So nobody likes losing, do they? Well, I've never liked it, but I don't really see pressure, or I don't really care about pressure, because in the moment when you're on, it's you versus the bowler as a batter, or it's you the bowler versus the batter. So you have to come up with your tactics and your game plan. You have to execute that. So whatever anybody wants to talk about us, if we end up being the front runners or the underdogs, I don't really care, and I don't rate any of that, because at the end of the day, it's how you perform on the day and how you perform in those conditions the best. That's what wins you the game. Yeah, Wolfie's been wicked. Takes a lot of pressure off me scoring or any batter that's out there, because you know that Wolfie can also fly with the bat, and it's good fun to watch. So we both have generally quite a relaxed approach out in the middle, and batting with Wolfie is very enjoyable, and you know, I'm looking forward to batting with her for longer and for more in the middle order for Australia probably. And yes, she's developed into a very good all-round player.